Okay, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to while both of these guys are garbage. Looks like I'm playing as a stiletto poet. This is going to be fascinating. Okay, welcome back to this. Yeah, welcome back to this game. It's not a bad game. It's just always just ends up doing weird things to my goat. So I could wield the book, but I think we're going to start with vampirism. For using dagger, it's not a bad idea. Okay. Breastplate. Now, I probably want to go heal on this one. The hood would be kind of useful, but not like overwhelmingly so. How's our health? It's 3. Oh yeah, we absolutely need this. Probably should have paid attention earlier. Oh well. Ah, that's regeneration. Okay. He's regenerating, but he is also... okay. He's regenerating, but he's also that. There we go. Okay, so if I can get the orb of leveling, we're all good. If I can't get the orb of leveling, then we're probably dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, hey, but I can eat this fella. So let's start with that. Munchies and crunchies. Okay. The new Fantastic Four trailer looks horrible. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is about Fantastic Four, but I never really feel like anybody that makes those movies or comics really knows how to do them well. They don't monetize well. They're kind of like in the same boat as Superman and Wonder Woman to a large degree, just because it's like it's such a actually that's it. Let me think about this for a second. Okay, so like Iron Man, it's a little bit more literal, but ultimately is kind of like it doesn't feel super golden agey. Okay, so that was invisibility. Good to know. But like, super, wonder, fantastic. Going with that like, naming convention, are there any good, like, modern, modern, like, wonder, super, Mega, well, I mean, Mega Man. Actually, in retrospect, Mega Man hasn't had a whole lot of the good, you know, Mega Man hasn't had a whole lot of good iterations recently, which is a darn shame. Okay, so let's orb of leveling it up. Do we want to go magic? Does that haste? No, that's not haste. That's slow. That's interesting. I'm gonna go strength first. We're gonna need the damage pretty badly.
So shiny.
Okay, let's vampirism up. Perfect, and we get a garbage partisan. Oh well, I've got a little bit of time before this dagger runs out, so I should be fine. Yeah, the new Fantastic Four is all about how like young people save the world. Yeah, I do actually get a little bit tired of that. That it's always, you know, fairly young folks that kind of win in these senses. Slow down, you dink. Let me murder you. In retrospect, slow is actually pretty handy. Okay, let's get heal. Because at this point, useful. I'm gonna hold on to the orb of leveling. Don't know what the pink potion is, but like one thing that I did like about the you know what? I'm just gonna let that happen for a second.
I see you. You're dead.
Okay.
Face me.
Okay, so this way, they don't have a platform to stand on. I don't have much of a safe zone. Boink. Okay, there we go. And shit, his weapon broke too. I hate that. Why does that keep doing it? But like, one of the cool things about the Fantastic Four is they are... Oh shit, I'm clumsy. Balls. It's very hard to maneuver with clumsy, because if you fall too hard, you get totally smoked, which is kind of a shame. Alright, let's go with this character. 3 HP is kind of bad, but still. And, of course, lose viewership. I don't know, whatever. Maybe I should only do bird laborative stuff on, like, Catterday. It might not be a bad idea. I don't know. I'll have to think about these things. But, like, nice thing about... Wow, that's handy. Nice thing about the Fantastic Four is, you know, they're middle-aged. They're not young superheroes. They don't have to be sexy. I mean, Johnny Storm has to be sexy. Everybody else is, like, either Rockman or married. So, I guess Susan Storm's supposed to be at least fairly, Ow. Oh, this went awkwardly. Luckily, I can deflect fishes. Okay, robe of heat helps no one. Let's see, do we have anything else around here? We've got a bat. Why did I do that?
Super
What if I
duper.
drop it down? Come on. You know where I live. Oh, he freaks out, though. Okay, come on. You know where I live.
Boy.
Yeah, he can't figure out where I am, so he's not able to fight me. Okay, oh, perfect. This is what I need, and we're right next to a campfire. But I don't know. I guess I feel like there needs to be more semi-middle-aged superheroes along the way. Because, nope, let's just not say we didn't. Not worry about that again. Well, that was handy. Okay, so we get the muddy potion. I'm just going to drink it now. Mighty. That works great for me. And ba-bam! Bam! Okay, mostly ba-bam. Anything useful for you? Jacket. Speed would be kind of nice, but at the same time, don't want to deal with the defense minus. Look at how those things actually can and will break boulders. But then again, they break my face. So it doesn't seem wildly out of character for them. Okay, just time to leave. But I don't know. I just feel like there should be more superheroes from, like, varying age ranges. Like, I like the idea of the elderly superhero along the way, too. I think it would be cool. I think it would be cool. Unfortunately, no such luck. The premise of the Hunger Games. I got to admit, the premise of the Hunger Games is a little bit hokey. But then again, it's like it's a young... Well, okay. So, there is actually... Okay, I was gonna kind of commiserate with chat here, because they're talking about the premise of the Hunger Games not making a whole lot of sense. So, the thing about the Hunger Games, and, like, they do actually... I think they do actually explain this to a small degree. But, the author that was watching the Hunger Games actually was watching a real-life documentary or something like that about, like, a area of the world where groups of people were actually competing for food and resources. Hey, do we get a full combo? Nope, we don't get a full overheal. That said, we're close. But, you know, people were actually competing. Hello. Are you... Please be edible. I would like the overheal. So I'm not trying to save it for the boss. Okay, there we go. But so the entire premise is, effectively, because I'm just going to use this thing she was watching, because I don't remember that much. Damn it. And I don't get anything from it either. Well, that's it. I want to kill this thing anyway, and get nothing from it. Why? Oh boy, we have to go all the way back around. Okay, So the entire premise is there's limited resources in the area, so you really don't have much to go around, and so everybody has to compete for food, and so everybody that doesn't win effectively gets less, and they don't really talk about this because, you know, it's too busy being, you know, it wrapped up in the whole, like, game section of it. But the entire premise of, like, the games is to compete for food and resources effectively. So you have a lot of people kind of coming from all around the world to, well, not all around the world, all around the country. Oh, hey, we've actually made it through a whole level. Here we go. But so, you know, how do you divvy out resources? You can just give everybody, like, kind of nothing, but eventually everybody's gonna get sick of next to nothing. Actually, we can solve this problem a little bit faster. There we go. And, like, the reality of the situation is it's... What the deuce was that? Okay. There we go. Take his potion. Don't know what it does. Invisibility. Oh, that's handy. Oh, no. Fuck. It's okay. There's no way I would have been able to make it past that without regenning the level. Okay. But so the premise is people have to compete effectively for resources. And, because the easiest way to keep people kind of at odds with each other and not, like, colluding to try and take down the top is to have them compete. So, for Hunger Games, it actually makes some amount of sense, because, you know, here are these different districts fighting each other effectively on a yearly basis for rare resources. Or not rare resources, but, like, you know, how plentiful the resources are. which is why it was, like, illegal for What's-Her-Face to hunt. Because that was actually a very limited resource that you're generally not supposed to be able to get more of, if that makes sense. So, you know, they were trying to keep everything under wraps. That said, within the premise of the movies, and possibly the books, I don't know, I haven't read the books. The premise of the movies and the books might be less so, you know, might just be for control, which also doesn't make any sense. Which, I mean, at that point wouldn't make any sense, but I think the point is supposed to be, ooh, glad I didn't go swimming for long. The entire premise is, like, they're not, it's not that the people in the games are hungry, it's that they're trying to prevent their friends and family from going hungry for the rest of the year. Because they make it so, like, one group effectively has almost enough food in comparison to no food at all, or, like, limited food for everybody. And I guess it makes sense. But that is, I mean, this is just kind of hearsay for what I read from the interview with the author. Like, that's why she came up with this. Oh, right, I forgot there were spikes at the bottom of this. Made it out, though. Okay, hey, Gamer1109. How's it going? But yeah, okay, so the premise in the book is they're fighting as a punishment for rising up generations ago. Yeah, that's stupid. I mean, the entire premise of that is dumb, because it's just like, you know, at that point, you just absorb all of society. Okay, we don't have to worry about that. You just absorb that level of society back into your society and erase their history of rising up. Because, like, yeah, I mean, the reality... Ow. Ooh, that is not pretty looking. Okay. I have bug bites all over my arms, and they are not pretty, to say the least. So I'm just going to toss the bat down. Holy fuck! That guy was on point, whatever the hell that was. But yeah, no, it's supposed to be like survival of the fittest, and you know, it was supposed to be like there was a post-apocalyptic society. I don't like the fact that they can block my super shot. That doesn't make sense. I don't know. They're well-ish written, but I do agree that it's a little bit hokey. I just kind of like the idea of like a society more or less... Well, that didn't work. A society more or less being forced to compete for food and resources one way or another. And that makes a lot of sense to me. Comparatively. Ow, that hurt. Okay, whatever. Yeah, totally got curb stomped. I don't know what this is going to do, so let's not accept that into our faces, hearts, or whatevers. Okay, let's actually eat this one. We're in trouble if we don't. And don't get to eat that. Okay, so this is going to be a bit of pickle. I do not like making this set of jumps lightly. Well, going back is probably going to be even worse in retrospect. Well, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Probably get killed along the way. Okay. Mad Gizmo, I noticed you returned. Unfortunately, I believe, in the middle of dying. Man, that hurt. Could have just walked up. Could have just walked up. Alright. Oh, Venomous Warhammer. Tempting, just because starting with Magic 101. That said, that's not what's been killing me today. Like spears, buzzing stick, bad swimmer, loud. Okay, Spearman. Let's give that a shot. Okay. That's a survival of the tweens. Sort of. Effectively. Even then. Let's just... Oh, he's zapped. Perfect. How do you feel about being stun locked? A little bit more literally than usual. Oh, smooth halberd. Nah. Nah. It's effectively losing the stunning element to my weapon for 1 damage and -1 speed. That's not worth it. That's not worth it in the slightest. Okay, don't. Any of you fishes set that thing off. It can and will, and I hate it when it happens because it doesn't make any sense that a fish would be able to set off a pressure plate. I mean, I guess it would have the physical ability to do so. It's just like, why and how would it happen? I don't know. Either way. Okay, death is nothing special. Learned that from One Way Heroics. Yeah, that's true. I really do need to get back to that. It's just, it's such a low demand series on YouTube. That, like, feasibly it's not super viable to cover, unfortunately. Okay, so we're not going for Biats. Go, my Biatarang, go! Really should play... Oh, man. Oh, right. You know what? If I finish this after a certain point, go off and play Cavern Kings, I'd totally just go finish Batman tonight. I would be down for that, assuming I have the time. Might not. I'd be close. We will see. Well, it really depends on how long that run of Cavern Kings goes. Okay, Dire Block. So far, so good. But that's true of, like, practically every run we've done so far tonight. Which is kind of a shame, but, whatever. Who cares? Well, I'm locked into fighting this dude. It looked almost... Wow, that was a top dodge. Top dodge. Top doge. Okay, we've got more green slimes. Perfect. Okay, do we have the new version of it or the old version of it? I have both. I really wish they'd actually put the new version of it on Steam. I'm not really sure why they haven't yet. Because the old version's definitely on Steam. But they haven't ported it. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. So we want to go over here. Somehow? Mirrored tower shield. Okay. Haven't actually used one of these. Okay, there's the lava directly below us. Yeah, see if... What the fuck? He must have crit me. I have not seen the twins in a while. Makes me sad, but then again, this game is just wildly unfair at, like, all times. And I just vibrated my lip, which is tickling to high heaven now. Which I do not appreciate. Knife of Force, do not want. Do not want any of these things. This guy has 5 HP. Maybe he can live. Maybe. Probably not. Oh, we've got an Axe of Force. Of course they got behind me. Okay, eat the corpse of your friend. Eat it! Eat it! There are children living in Japan. I don't even know what that means. Any of this good? Nope, the answer is nope. That said, we made it out of there and we got regeneration. Probably could have waited on that one, but now we've identified it for future use. And bada boosh! Can you do the fandango? I've been listening to a lot of, like, oldish type music, and it's infecting my brain, because I generally can't understand lyrics, period, but older music, and for whatever reason, especially the Bohemian Rhapsody, no matter what, I can just, like, I can actually hear and understand it, and it gets into my brain, and I'm not totally comfortable with that, because it feels weird. Speaking of... okay. There we go. Can actually make that jump. I'm a little bit impressed. I thought for a second I was screwed down there, and I was just going to be like, how the deuce? I guess I could have waited for a purple slime eventually, but that's not likely. Why are you infecting my brain? Why? I don't know. Blame the 80s? I think it is. Freaking, when was Bohemian Rhapsody anyway? I don't listen to Queen. I'm actually mystified that I actually know it's Queen. Should probably also start eating stuff here. I'm trying to decide whether or not going for the overheal is worth it. You know what? Let's just commit to it now. It's a little bit late, but I've already got 2 available, so it seems mildly viable. 3. Okay, yeah, no, this seems like a good plan. Okay, there's Crusher Trap directly above us. I do not like it walking up those. Lucky. Wait, no, that's a Warm Snick. Warm Snick. Warm Snicket. Speaking of, killed off Wolverine. It makes me sad. Let's just murder this guy. Oh, he is just quite dead. Perfect. Okay. Hey, we got the Orb of Leveling. There's no reason for me to stick around here. Perfect. Okay. Luck it is. Oh, let's go this direction. Warm Snick. Yes, please. I don't even know what a Snick is, necessarily. Is it, like, actually a thing? Because Snick just makes me think of, Snick just makes me think of Wolverine, which then makes me sad. Let's see, glowing jacket, that's garbage. For having second hand, most of this stuff is pretty bad. Then again, we started with a pretty low luck, so that would do it. Oh, hello. No, do not. Daha. Why can these guys Why can these guys throw things? Where'd he get a snack, anyway? Okay, good plate mail. Yeah, I gotta go with it right now. We took too much damage from that last one. Come on. Ow. Okay, how do we deal with this? We don't, and that's not encouraging. Took his arm off. Oh, he's still got his axe. Cheesing the axe of force to high heaven. Okay, there we go. Cut him in his roll. Okay, decorated chainmail. Sharp battle axe. Okay, so let's go. Sharp battle axe. Oh, our speed is well in the negatives. That said, we're still alive somehow. We've got 2 HP. That's actually better than I thought we were at. That said, not super keen on this. This is kind of garbage. Please be... Yes! Okay, perfect. Snick. Saturday Night Nickelodeon. Damn it! Okay, so we're not dead yet. We're absolutely not dead yet, and this mystifies me magically. Oh, that almost started going up. I don't know why I thought it was going to go down. Now we've got regeneration. Okay, we are golden. Looking for the leveling orb. It's probably the other direction. And now we've got a potion of regeneration on top of our regeneration, and there's a book of regeneration. So there's so much regeneration, it's not even funny. Okay, that was almost a fuck you moment. Oh, and of course I tensed up in preparation for the inevitable death. That didn't actually happen. I'm glad it didn't, because I would have been pissed, because this run actually has a lot of potential. For once. I don't know. I guess all of the last ones have had a hell of a lot of potential. They just don't capitulate because I get killed instantaneously by something. Oh, there goes our overheal. Saved a life. That's about the extent of it, though. Wait, these are boots of gossamer. Yes. Okay, good robe, good... Nope, all of this is garbage. Let's see, so we need the trainer person. You get in there. You get in there. You get in there before shit gets weird. Shit's getting weird. Okay, good smooth axe. Gotta go with it. Okay, improve myself. Bully bruiser, bruiser killer. And teach me how to fight axe. Can't do that yet. Let's regenerate. Don't know what I'm going to be running into up here. A friend. A bad friend. Wait, am I not good with axes? I've got axe skill of 1. Okay, that is disappointing comparatively. And we're gonna go with that. It does cut our defense down to 4, but that said 4 is pretty good. Let's pop this over here and level up. Okay, more defense. Yeah, this should be fine. And now we're speed. Why did I do that? Alright, so we are no longer crit proof. Fuck. However, we take reduced damage from fire. Technically, that might actually save us. Fire traps and electricity. I don't know. It might work. Probably not. I mean, it's crusher traps that terrify me most. Ah, but we've got regeneration. Not regeneration. We've got boots of gossamer. Okay, so we might actually be fine. Boy. Or we're just gonna get totally murdered. Both things seem completely possible given the situation. I'm not freaking... I hate that they have a kick. I don't know why kicks are a thing in this game. It shouldn't be. It feels cheap and wrong and stupid. If I can't do it, neither can they. Neither should they. Oh, shoot. Did I forget to... I forgot to level up my axe skills some more. Okay. So I've made not one, but 2 really bad mistakes. We're pretty much going to be screwed here. If I can... What the deuce was that? Am I clumsy? No, I'm loud. How the deuce did he do that to me? Okay. Well, that's disconcerting. At least we've got like a couple of things here and there, and hopefully I can get like a really good axe, and we can somehow just kind of power through. Because if I can power through the twin fight, wow, we're just getting nothing but regeneration. Yeah, it's helpful enough. No. We know where this is going. We know where this is going. We are now dead. That's not exactly where I thought this was going. I saw the Reaper room and I was like, well, we're doomed. And then, nope, we got stomped on. I felt like I had Clumsy on, but I definitely did not have Clumsy on. Why? This character could have had a lot of potential. Well, character had a lot of potential. Oh, well. I give up. I will see you guys in the next episode of Catacomb Kids. And as always, thanks for watching.